Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, and this is the first time that I do an update video. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this as fast as I can because quite frankly I never thought that I'd be making this video in the first place. I don't really have like something like prepared for it, and quite frankly I'm too lazy to do this twice, so whatever whatever comes out of this comes out of this. So first of all, thank you so much guys for supporting our channel. Thank you so much for supporting the Physics Angels. Just as a little background, when I decided to start this channel, it was during a summer, and it so happened that I was gonna lecture 7B. I have T8 7B like, oh my god, I don't even know, 8 times more. So I just decided that, since it wasn't be like a huge workload because I've done it so many times, and it was the summer, my research was kind of slow. I decided like, hey, I've had this idea for a while now. People do find office hours very helpful. So what if, we start like some sort of channel in which, people could just go to that channel and, could have like their questions answered. Wouldn't that be nice? And I just knew it would have to be a YouTube channel because quite frankly I watch YouTube like 6 hours a day. Your girl is a big YouTube fan, so I just decided, how about we start a YouTube channel. And when I decided to start the channel, in my mind this was just not really gonna take off, but in my mind I was doing it for like because I've had a lot of students who just can't make it to as many office hours as they would like to. So for example, people like me, people with a physical disability, sometimes it just gets the better of you, and sometimes it's not that I can't, it's not that I don't want to go to a place, it's just that I can't. Like, I'm in the middle of a situation here, I'm in a lot of pain, like I really can't go even if I wanted to. And I have students, I said I'm gonna make this channel to like my, the single parents. There are a lot of single parents who just can't really afford childcare just so that they can go to an office hour. So they are missing office hours. My pregnant students, I'm very pregnant right now. Let me tell you, it is so hard getting to places when you basically have to roll yourself over to places. It's just hard, it's exhausting. Sometimes I can't even go to Walmart and back, much less now in quarantine, but like, you get my point, it's hard. People who work to supplement their income during their stay at UC Davis. Like, there are so many reasons that I've learned that students who would typically want to go to a ton of office hours just can't do it. Sometimes it's just a very busy schedule, that's also fine. So I thought, hey, and this is so cliche, but like, I was really thinking, I don't think this is gonna take off, but like, if I can help, maybe one of those people, maybe 2 of those people, maybe even 5, that's gonna be so great, and I'm gonna feel, and it's gonna be worth it, right? But other than that, I just, that was it for me. It was just like a nice little thing that I was gonna do in the afternoons after lecturing. And I honestly never even thought that it would, go farther than that. I thought that, this was just gonna take off a little bit while I was doing it, and then it was just gonna, disappear pretty much. So I did the videos, and the response was kind of overwhelming at the beginning because a ton of people were watching them. But I said like, hey, okay, I'm lecturing, so like obviously people are gonna wanna, look at everything that I post and whatever, and it's the summer, it's so crazy, people need the material, whatever, it's fine. But again, I didn't thought too much about it, and nobody really thought a lot about it. I had some people supporting the channel. We've had invited guests making videos. Some of the videos aren't made by me, so like, people did support it, but for the most part, my people were like, well, whatever you want to do, then you do you, but like, I don't think anybody's gonna see it. And I was like, yeah, I know, but maybe 1 people, maybe 2 people will see it, and it'll be worth it. So in that sense, when I created the channel, I decided, you know what, if this is gonna be my thing, I'm just gonna make it ridiculous. I'm gonna make it like colorful, and then I'm gonna put a ridiculous name on it. It's gonna be like angelic, and it's gonna be colorful, and there's gonna be rainbows and like butterflies coming out of everywhere, and like a little sun, and like it's gonna be like so girly, because you know what, if this is my thing that I'm doing, if this is like my new hobby that I'm doing, then I might as well just do it as girly as I possibly can. So I created the Physics Angels, and I just left it there for like a little bit. But something that like really surprised me, and like honestly all of us, because even though my friends lecturing knew that they were there, and like they would like pass the link or whatever, nobody really thought that it was gonna be useful. Like people thought, people barely go to office hours. I don't think that people are necessarily gonna see what you did, but I'll send it out, maybe somebody will like look at it or whatever. Well, oh my goodness. Let me just say that the support that this channel, that this project has gotten has been overwhelmingly positive. And overwhelmingly is the right word, because like I don't think anybody, not even me to be honest, I don't think anybody thought that so many people would watch the videos, that so many people would be, liking those videos, that so many people would be passing them around. Again, I thought that it was just gonna be a 1 quarter thing, not even a quarter, a 1 summer thing, and that was gonna be it. But no, people find them so useful. And it's gotten to a point where, obviously nobody sees my face when I'm making these videos, but sometimes I'm helping my friends passing quizzes, and I see people on their phone with like the video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're listening to my voice, please kill me. Or like, I've had to cover the L's every now and then for a friend, and like people are like talking to them. I don't think they realize that I'm the one who made them, but that's totally fine, because again, my voice cringe so hard whenever I'm editing a video. I'm like, oh my god, I want to erase everything. I can't tolerate the sound of my voice. But anyways, so overwhelmingly positive. And it has been overwhelmingly positive to the extent that I have been invited to be a TA, to make videos, as a TA assignment. Well, not necessarily a TA assignment, but like as an assignment that I get paid for by the department, which is absolutely bonkers, positively bonkers, because I never thought that would ever happen, and people were just like, well, whatever you want to do, you do you. But to go from that to like, hey, people are responding really well to the material, people are reacting really well, people are sharing it, people are finding it useful, can you make more? And at first I did say, no, thank you. It's a lot of work, your girl is tired, I have research to do, I have my TA assignment, so thank you, but like, no thank you. And so nothing really happened for like a quarter there, 2 quarters there, I think. But now that we are entering the spring quarter, my goodness, is everything chaotic right now. Like classes are gonna be online, and office hours are gonna be weird. I don't even know how that's gonna work, to be honest. A lot of things are still being figured out, but it was decided to give me the TA assignment, a TA assignment in which I get to stay home and make videos, basically. So part of my TA assignment is just making YouTube videos for you guys. And again, I never thought that I would see the day that I would get paid for them. I never, these videos are not really something that I can monetize, and I can just be like, hey guys, this video is sponsored by Shadow Raids Legends or whatever. Like, that's just not, like, I never thought that I would see the day that I would actually get a paycheck, out of like helping you guys. But again, this is something that you guys made possible. This is something that you guys, through sharing, through liking, through commenting, through like, just saying it to your TA, saying it to the physics department, literally you made it possible. It's mind-blowing. I really can't wrap my head around it, but it is true. Half of my TA assignment will be just making physics 7 series videos, more specifically physics 7c videos. I already have a ton of physics 7b videos, so those ones aren't really a necessity. And then between physics 7a and c, we did have to pick one because, again, this is only half of my assignment. So it was decided that 7c was the one that, you know, could use a little bit of help, because 7a does have like a very nice book and whatnot. That is not to say that 7a videos won't be happening in the future, but during this quarter, I will be focusing on 7c. Now, why only half of a TA assignment? Because I do love being a TA, so I really wanted to still have a TA assignment. I love having students. I love, you know, showing up to class, well, online classes, I suppose. I do love working with people. I love, you know, helping people directly. I love not being the only person in the room that's speaking. I love the feedback, and I don't know, I really do love being a TA so very much. So even though I will have, you know, half of an assignment making videos, I'm still gonna have my regular assignment just because I love it too much, and I don't think that, you know, I just don't want to give that up. I really do love being a TA and just helping people. So that's what's gonna be my schedule. Half of it being a TA, half of it making videos. Now, what am I gonna TA? You know what, let's just leave that as a surprise. I always get asked like, hey, are you gonna TA this? Are you gonna TA that? I always get like the messages and whatever. And let me just say that I am flattered. It is so very flattering. But you know what? I just feel like it's more fair to everybody, and it's just better. It's just more uncomplicated if like you just do your schedule, you know, however you're gonna do it, and then if we meet, then that's destiny, and if we don't, that's totally fine. Every single TA we have is so qualified. Let me tell you that everyone has to go through the exact same training, and everybody knows everything that they're explaining. So let me just tell you, whatever TA you have, you're gonna be in great hands, whether it's me or not. I also really don't like when people tell me like, hey, I've been waiting on to do 7b. I've been, you know, not doing it for like 3 quarters because I'm waiting for you. Like, when are you gonna do something? And I'm like, why would you do that? Just do it. You don't have to be scared. You know, it's okay. Just go ahead and do it. Whatever TA you get, you don't have to know it. You don't have to know their voice, but, you know, trust me, they are my friends. We do the TA meetings together. We do training together. Everything we do it like as a unit. So just go ahead and do whatever works out for you. It's totally fine. I can guarantee you. And then some other question that I typically get is whether I do tutoring, you know, like tutoring on the side, or like maybe some online tutoring now that we have like a quarantine quarter or whatever. And my answer is that unfortunately my schedule is pretty busy most of the time. I never really have time to like you know, on top of everything that I'm doing, to do tutoring on the side. I do know that a lot of people do it on the physics department. Unfortunately, I can't really like give you the info of any of them because I don't necessarily, you know, endorse any of them. Like, I just don't want to get into that. But unfortunately, I just never have the time, especially right now that it's gonna be like a weird quarter. I'm gonna be helping out at both ends, like video ends, TA end. I do have my research, and again, super pregnant, rolling myself everywhere. Not easy, it takes a lot of time. So unfortunately, that's not something that interests me at the time. But again, I'm always, you know, especially this quarter, on my YouTube channel. So if you guys have any questions or something like that, then that's fine. Now for this quarter, I'm going to be working really close to your 7C lecturers to make sure that, you know, we're kind of like putting things at the same time, and that like everything is kind of related, and that, you know, I offer some sort of material while they put some things on Canvas. So we're going to be working very close together. And we're selecting what goes here, what goes on Canvas, what goes on YouTube. like all of that together. So that's gonna be great, because that, I mean, whenever people work together, you guys get benefited, right? So I'm gonna be working together with them. That's how we're gonna be picking our problems. Now, I decided to start my quarter 1 week ahead. So like the quarter doesn't start until Monday, and I've been making videos since last Monday, just because I wanted to be like a week ahead of you guys, so that, you know, I would be able to make like a certain number of videos on a topic, edit them, find a little name, find a little like thumbnail, whatever. So just in order to be like a little bit ahead of you guys. And for that reason, you know, if you have like a specific problem that you would like me to look at, chances are that I'm already like ahead of you. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like go backwards a week just to like kind of see it. However, just, you know, please, if you do have like any specific questions and you're working through something, you can show me your work, like I'll look at it. I just don't know if I'll have the time to like necessarily make a whole video on it, because like we're like on a very tight schedule. So anyway, so that's basically the update. You know, to summarize, point number 1, thank you so much for supporting the channel. My mind is absolutely blown. Point number 2, I am going to be making 7C videos during the spring 2020 quarter. Point number 3, I am working alongside your TAs, Physics 7C TAs and lecturers, to make sure that, you know, we are coordinating the material that we're putting out there for you. And point number 4, unfortunately, no time for tutoring. Unfortunately, you know, I don't want to disclose what my TA assignment is. I never do that. That's just not something that I'm interested in doing. And point number 5, thank you so much again. Please make sure to keep liking those videos if you're finding them useful. Again, I wouldn't be making this video if it weren't for you guys. Like, this is 1000% you guys. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.